Frank Sanchez and EFE Ajagba. So when it comes to these two fighters, man, one thing I know and one thing I know for sure is that Frank Sanchez has that Cuban school combined with that Mexican school of boxing. And I just don't see him getting beat, y'all. I gotta straight up tell y'all up front. I just think that Effie Ajagba is gonna be just too much, way too much, in certain areas of the fight. But Frank Sanchez has the total, the total package is basically what I'm saying. His athleticism, his footwork, his right hooks, his right uppercut. He throws a beautiful left hook, right uppercut combination. So it's like boom, boom, the 3-4 combination. And then he throws one hell of like I said, his right uppercut is dang. He can lead with it, he can hook and then lead with it. Or, he sets everything up with his jab as well. He uses the jab very well for location, like majority of the people in Canelo's camp. So that's something to throw out there as well. That Effie Ajagba, him having the height advantage, the reach advantage, he is gonna have some advantages in this fight. Him being the larger heavyweight, um, he's very athletic as well. I'm not gonna say he's more athletic, but he's very athletic as well. And he's 6'6", 27 years old, from Ujeli, Nigeria. He's Igbo, and 15 wins, 0 losses. But then you got to factor in with the Cubans, just like if you underestimated Ugas with Pacquiao. A lot of y'all didn't have Ugas winning, but Ugas beat a lot of the top welterweights that are currently fighting today. And Frank Sanchez is somebody who dominated, did really, really well in the amateur program. He fought over 200 something times. So when you fight this many times, you have experience. No matter if it's the pros or not, it's still a lot of experience. So that's something to throw out there, something to think about. And I just believe that Cuban school, being as sharp as he is, being as quick and as fast as he is, I just believe he's gonna make a job really work and see a different style that he's not used to. Now, when it comes to Frank Sanchez, him being 6'4", 6'3" and a half, 6'4", and he's 29 years old, so he's about 2 years older than Ajaba, which really doesn't mean much, to be honest. He's 18-0, and I believe he has 16 knockouts. Let me look up how many knockouts he has. I know he is 18. Yeah, 18 wins, 13 knockouts. So he's a knockout puncher. He did really, really well. And he knocked the guy out and got him up out of there. And when he does, he throws combinations. So he's constantly throwing the hook, the uppercut, and the straight right hand. He loves letting his hands go. And that's very important when you boxing. If you know that you have your opponent hurt, which he has a good instinct for that, he rushes his opponent and gets him up out of there. That's very, very, very important. A lot of fighters today just don't do that, and that's a problem. That's a huge, huge problem. So when you see a fighter that doesn't have that killer instinct, that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like a Jogba, he has it, but he's more of a one punch knockout guy. He's not somebody who's stringing. He can do it, but he doesn't do it often enough. And I feel like that's the inactivity is what's going to be the difference with Ajaba. I believe Frank Sanchez just a little bit smarter, a little bit just a little bit more intelligent than Ajaba. I feel like Ajaba can become very methodical in his approach. He can be very, very methodical in his approach. Um, as you guys know, the grand rivals for Wilder Fury is actually going on right now. But I just wanted to make this video for you guys that may not be, may not know much about Frank Sanchez, the Cuban, or Ijaba from Nigeria. I will tell you this much: it's gonna be one of the best fights of the night for sure. I can tell you that right now. The biggest thing with the heavyweights is we just want to see them all fight each other. And we're getting that with this Frank Sanchez. Somebody's always got to go. That's in there as well. Having an undefeated versus undefeated. You know, that's always a beautiful thing, and that leaves drama to what's gonna happen. You know, that's a good lead up. One thing about Frank Sanchez is orthodox, really, really sharp. Everything's really tight. Doesn't throw a lot of looping punches, um, or too many overhand rights. It's mostly the jab. He hooks off the jab really well, and he throws a beautiful right hand. And Ajaba, he sets everything up with the jab. Just lining you up, boom. You know, he has similar style to Deontay Wilder, but I'll even say he's a little bit more technical. You know, it's a little bit more technical. And he launches his straight long right hand. If it lands on Frank Sanchez, it could be a very quick night. So if I'm a job, the key to victory is to set up your jab, set the tempo early, and keep landing that right hand and get him up out of there with the right hand, and you can get a knockout. If a jobber is having trouble, he's gonna have to go to the body. You know, going to the body is very, very important. The body, you have to understand this, that when you don't challenge yourself by going to the body, leaving holes in the defense. You're leaving too many people, you know what I'm saying, to just exploit you. And it's just not smart. So going to the body is very important. You know, put some water in that basement, as Teddy Ellis was at. It's always very important to do. Um, I would say this as well with Frank Sanchez. Use side to side movement. You know, don't just sit there and let Ijaba just rush you and pound on you. Use side to side movement, which I know he will. That's one of the keys. Don't be a standstill target, be a moving target. And also, he needs to throw uppercuts to the body. Throw some good bolo punches right in the midst. Every time a jabba gets close, boom. And if you need to, hold him. You're a pretty strong fighter. You may not be the stronger fighter, but you're pretty stocky, you know. So hold him. Don't let a jabba lean on you as well. You know, use that Cuban footwork. Slip in, slip out, and let your hands go. That's what you got to do. Period. You have to do it like that. Um, you know, it's gonna be a battle of the jabs. Both of them have educated jabs. I would even say Frank Sanchez is a little bit more sharp, but Ajaba is no slouch with his jab as well, and it's a power jab. It's not something that's just touch, touch. No, he's boom. You know, really sticking it to you. When it comes to feints, I would have to say Frank Sanchez has better feints than Ajagba. So that's pretty much what I see there is that Ajagba, he can feint, but he doesn't do it enough. So I would have to give the feint advantage to Frank Sanchez. Um, the left hook of Frank Sanchez is special. If he does what Canelo does, where it's kind of deceptive, it's a more of a dipping shot, and then boom, it's more deceptive. Comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up. It's not like here. It's more like here, and he does it very deceptively. You know, it's not even the fastest left hook, but when it lands, it's quick. And I really feel like Ijaba has some holes in his defense, and those holes definitely can be exploited come fight night. So in the comment section below, tell me who do you got winning. This is a really big fight that nobody's really talking about, so that's why I wanted to go live and talk about this fight because people sleeping on Ijaba and Sanchez. That's probably gonna fuck around and be fight of the night. Besides the Fury and Wilder, you know. They call him the Cuban Flash when it comes to Frank Sanchez. He has a 78-inch reach advantage. Jaba's in the 80s with his reach. And they both, their last fight were knockouts. You know, a lot of knockdowns. So I'm just excited, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful night of boxing. Like I said, it's gonna be an all heavyweight card. From what I know, things may change, but an all heavyweight card. And you know, if you are a true fan of boxing, you know these two. You know Ajagba and you know Frank Sanchez. Um, Last but not least, who do you guys want to see fight when it comes to the winner? What winner do you want to see fight the winner of Wilder Fury when it comes to Frank Sanchez and Ajagba? Do you want Ajagba to win because he has the height, the reach, the big power with the right hand, just like Wilder? that one punch KO power and make it interesting, or do you want to see, you know, a Cuban guy, the Cuban Flash that's in his prime, that moves side to side, throw leading right uppercuts, reckless abandon, but very intelligent. He picks his spots. He has deceptive left hooks, beautiful straight right hand, throws in combination, consistent. In the middle rounds, he picks up and he walks you down with intelligent pressure. He's a pressure fighter, but he's a boxer puncher all in one. So that makes him special. Like I said, Jabba is more of a destroyer. He comes and get you, come and get you type of fighter, come and get you. So that's what I really feel that is going to be the difference is if Frank Sanchez actually does what he did in the last fight, not worry about the size of his opponent, but just moving side to side, using angles, switching up the tempo. If he does that, he's going to be, and that's who I got winning is Frank Sanchez. One thing that I would say is going to be, like I said, a deciding factor is if Ajagba decides to lean on Frank Sanchez. EFE is really, really talented. He can win this fight too. EFE Ajagba has one of the best right hands in the business. And like I said, if he lands early, it's good night for Frank Sanchez, period. Night, night. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm gonna even go to the heavyweight division for you guys real quick before I go. Go to this heavyweight division real quick. But like I said, while I'm looking up the heavyweight division, you got Nagy Aguilera, you got Joey DeWaco, Mark Castro, no, Adam Kanowski and Luis Ortiz. So you got Robert Helenius. The Robert Helenius and Adam Kanowski fight, I'm gonna do a video about them too coming up here soon. Because it's fight week. It's fight week, man. It's fight week with Wilder and Fury, and I'm excited because we needed a big fight like this, especially with a really good undercard with guys that's actually coming to put on the show and looking for the knockout. It's very important. You know what I'm saying? And one good thing about boxing, when all the stars align, is one of the best things ever, man. I'm telling you, there's nothing can really compete with boxing when it's at its best. And Frank Sanchez, he's held, the WBO, NABO heavyweight title since 2019, and the WBC Continental heavyweight title. That may not mean much to you guys, but for Frank Sanchez, coming from where he comes from, that's amazing that he's accomplished such a feat. I'm just trying to look up the top 10 rankings. The top 10 rankings for heavyweights are, because that's the thing, we want to see the heavyweights actually fight each other and have a round robin going, man. That's something that's never talked about, is a round robin. So here we go. Top heavyweight boxing rankings. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you got Fury first. You got Alexander Usyk, who has the WBA, IBF, WBO unified champion. So whoever wins this fight, I'm pretty sure is going to have to fight Usyk. Former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua is number 3. Number 4, number 1 ranked heavyweight WBC Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomb. He's going to get his number 1 spot back come fight night. Watch. Dillian White is number 5, which they still need to fight. Wilder versus Dillian White would be one hell of a fight. You talk about fireworks. You talk about two people that hate each other, don't like each other, been talking about each other for years. That's the fight that needs to be made, my people. So Dillian White, Joseph Parker, number 6. Number 7, Michael Hunter. Andy Ruiz, number 8. And number 9, Joe Joyce, number 10, Tony Yoka. I don't know much about Tony Yoka, but he must be special. I'm going to have to look him up one day. And Luis Ortiz, they put him all in 11. How disrespectful. I just thought about they should have been at least in the top 10, number 8, number 7. Damn. He only got 2 losses. And I think both of those losses was to Wilder. They shouldn't have pushed him that far back. That's just disrespect. He's one of the wild cards that one of the most talented boxer punchers of all time, no matter what weight class, is Luis Ortiz, King Kong Ortiz, southpaw, fast, deceptive, um, big left hand, big right hand, can punch with both hands, great uppercuts. He's one of the best, period. Like I said, when you guys come in, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to rate the video, share the video. I really appreciate the feedback and the engagement. Appreciate that. And you got Charles Martin, Pulev, which he ain't fought in a minute. Daniel Dubois, number 18. Daniel got him all the way up there. Otto Wallin, 19. Derek Chisora, 20. So these are all the rankings for all the top heavyweights. So probably 7 or 8 of them you actually know, and others I don't think you guys may know them. But yeah, man, that's my take. Like I said, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. Who do you have winning this fight? Is it EFE Ajagba in his right hand and his plotting coming forward style, or is it Frank Sanchez with the Cuban school of boxing combined with the Mexican school of boxing, where he can do pretty much everything? He's all around, um, very good with tall fighters. He's good with his jab. He pretty much hits every category. He can box, he can punch, he can fight mid range, fight long range. He's comfortable in the inside, throws beautiful rights as well. Doesn't let people dictate the pace. He dictates the pace. Um, he throws in combination throughout the fight. There's one thing you can guarantee about Frank Sanchez. He's not just going to be one punch, stop, one punch, stop. He don't do that. He's constantly putting pressure on you, So, and he's constantly moving side to side. He's constantly using his footwork, looking for angles and jabbing and hooking off and uppercutting off the hook and the jab. He's just special. And look for that right uppercut. That's probably gonna be the punch to knock EFE Jagba out, and the right hand probably is gonna be the one to finish it. So boom, boom, and I have him knocking him out either in the first round or the 7th round. That's what I got. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. I'll get back to you guys with more boxing news analysis and updates. Appreciate you guys has been showing love. If you got any suggestions, comment below what videos you want me to do. And I'm out. Peace.